Good morning, everyone. Well, today I'm still doing the embellishments for Bo Bunny, and I still have, I've got 4 for today, and I still have some more back there that I think I'm just not ready to do yet, because I think I couldn't really categorize them to where I want them to be. So anyway, I'm going to set those aside because I want to go on to lump and bump with these, because my goal is to really get through, you know, do the things that I wanted to do last year and really didn't set myself up to get that stuff done. Like, I really want to get a desk in my room and get rid of the island, and so I can be filming in there. So yeah, so there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna kind of, you know, I'm doing the stuff that I'm committed to for the month, and otherwise I'm probably gonna be, you know, maybe building page kits if it, you know, because I wanted this, I had on my desk and I just didn't want to put it away without doing this. So so you're just gonna be seeing me try to, you know, reach my goals. So anyhow, this one, I love this. I love this. I love this. And I was all ready to put it away because I had looked through the flowers and garden. I looked through summer. I had kind of put in a pool and some beach people. And I thought, no, it's just not that. So I was ready just to push it to the side. And then I pulled it out in my basket where I have these things that aren't things that I made, but packs of stuff that I had. Like, I probably got this at Tuesday morning. It does not, I don't have this collection at all. But anyhow, I started pulling out things that I thought, okay, this could go in here. I think that's the first thing I pulled out. And then I thought, okay, that could go in there. So I'm liking that. And I'm thinking, okay, this could go in here. I mean, there's that purple. And these are the colors I like with purple. So I mean, this is really doing it for me. And here's this color. Now, I'm not saying that I will use every single one of these, but you know, I want more options when I start playing with it. So I kind of pulled out all the big stuff first. Oh, this is actually the first thing I put in here. I thought, oh, I could put that in here because it would go with anything. So that's the first thing I thought, okay, if I pull nothing else out of that collection, there, I got that, you know. And then I just started, then I found the next thing. And this was another one I found early on. And then there was this one that was just a bunch of these all connected together, and just about every single one of them would work with this. So I cut them all apart. And oh, and I actually tried to pull things in from here, but none of those worked. And then I thought, okay, grateful works, wonderful works, love grows here works. I mean, all the colors are in here. This heart with the gold on it works. These are a little primitive for the paper, I think, because the paper is, I don't know, it's more formal, but depending on, you know, what I do with it, who knows, you know, I have no idea what pictures are going on it. And I thought, and this orange is the same way. It's a little more playful, but I thought, you know, just in case. This camera, similar, and then this here. So I thought, okay, there you go. So I like all that stuff with it. So I'm definitely gonna leave that with it. I love all that, and I gotta tell you, I just had went through everything. I've been here for hours. But I thought, I didn't want to make you wait every single time. So I thought, especially, I went through so much just trying to find anything that went with it. And then I opened up that pack, and so many things worked with it. Okay, So that's one today. And now let me grab this. And again, this was one that was so hard. You know, it's like, this is how I used to scrapbook all the time. So, and I would go over to my friend's house. I would gather stuff together. You know, like, you know, I would try to do 4 layouts every time I was there. So I would spend 2 hours, you know, with pictures in hand, with, you know, papers, trying to find papers that went with it. And that's how, you know, I would, and again, I didn't have collections back then. So it was always pulling together papers. Because it was before I started buying collections, because I thought, I want to pick out every single paper. But now I really love collections. Okay, the first thing I found was this butterfly. Because I thought, okay, there's butterflies on here. This color goes well. And, you know, this is the paper from the collection, and these were papers I added. And they're actually from Paper Studio. And then this is from, what is it, Mente Wings book. Okay, and then I pulled out this, because I thought, okay, I haven't pulled out any words, but these colors are in here, so I thought, okay, I'll pull this out. And this is Pink Fresh Happy Heart, which I pulled some stuff out of there, but I don't think I told you what it was. So the first thing I pulled in was this, and it says springtime, and it's like, well, I was kind of thinking it was more summer, but maybe it's more spring. And maybe it will be determined, you know, by my picture, you know. So then I found this Together and Day. And so those are the oranges. And then I found this green that is, it looks like a little more vibrant of this green. So I thought that works. And again, I went through everything again before, because it's like, I really want to use some stuff up in the binders. Okay, so I didn't find anything in the binders. I do have this collection, but I've used a lot of it, because I think I got this later. The Gingham Gardens by American Crafts. So, and these are all bigger things. So, I just hadn't used them. So anyhow, I thought, again, I pulled out some of the things. I found this bag, and it's like, you know, I might not use it for a bag, but maybe I could. I'm just going to keep pulling out these pictures of myself because they're on the table. It could be, you know, if I had a bigger photo, it could be a mat, and so that could work as a mat. Oh, this one here, it's actually for a photo, and it looks like it's woven. So I mean, maybe I would layer something like this on here, and then, you know, a photo there. And then, and did I say what this was from? Oh yes, I did. Okay. And then this would go good with it. I mean, look at the colors. And then this, like, it's almost like a little seal. That color works good. This is very reminiscent of this here, the Ho design. So look at that. Love it. This is like a slide, but it has like all the similar colors. And maybe I would just, you know, actually put a picture there, you know, depending on what I decide I'm doing with this layout, or with the kit. And here's a little circle again with these colors. I mean, I'm just amazed at how well they look together. And then I pulled in a couple of these wood pieces, and I thought, oh yeah, that looks nice. Oh, here's like a matchbook, and it's got a tag in it, and it says love, and it's these colors too. So I love that. I think this was the first thing I threw on here, just like the other thing. It's like I put the plain thing on there thinking, okay, I got something plain, it will work. But it's like, it's the right colors, it's got butterflies on it. You know, like this has butterflies on it. Here's another little piece. Well, this isn't wood, but it's that same colors. And it just says dream a little dream. This one here, now that I got the light on it, is it too blue? I don't know if it would bother me, but that would be the only blue thing. So I think I'm going to keep this out. So I'm really happy with those. It's like, and you know, I am still going to pull out some of that lump and bump, because that's my goal, is to use things that I haven't been using. And that's why, you know, having a kit that doesn't have stuff in it. You've seen how much embellishments I have. I need to use some. So that is that 2 or 3? Okay, this is number 2. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. And as you know, and now that I pulled out this stuff, I thought, okay, I could maybe even pull out some of these things that, more things out of the things that I pulled out. Okay, so, oh, again, I just keep throwing in that one of those pictures. I mean, at the end, if I'm scrapbooking all these pictures, you know, I just don't have any plans. But I'm in no big hurry to scrap these. I just want to get things in there, because when I did the Jen Hadfield and Maggie Holmes and made the kits, I would just work so hard at trying to use every embellishment that I had in there. And sometimes, you know, you can't use everything, but because I put in a lot of embellishments. Okay, so this is from my little tray, and it's like, I don't really love this with it, but you know, if I had a big picture, I could put it on top, or you know, maybe I would layer. I could always layer something. I'm just kind of, you know, giving ideas. You know, this is that green that's in here. Oh, this paper I added. This paper was in the pad, and this is another paper I added. And then we have these tan colors. So all these colors are, you know, in here. Well, not all these things were, you know, in this color, but they could work. Oh, I thought this could actually be like a matte, because that's in there. And this, yeah, that was in there too. This is in there. And then I have some of these little strips. I'm just gonna tuck them there. And then this one here, it's got the actually it's maybe too blue. No, it looks like that color. Okay, but it's got the little lace detail. And then from Floral Book 5, Mente, which really has more succulents and stuff in it, but there were these hydrangeas, and I thought, I'm gonna put it here so you can see the colors, how good they go with this. So there's these and this. So I mean, all that would go well with it. So a few flowers. Let's see, I gotta pull this out and see if any of these would work. Oh yeah, look at that. That would work with it. See, I found the paper where it's a little more purple tones in it. So it's like, yeah, these would work. Yay! So I'm gonna put those in there too. Okay, and I think this would all look gorgeous with this. And then if I can pull out some lump and bump to go with it, it'd be awesome. Okay, so that's number 3, I think. Okay, and again, this is from the pad, and this is from Hobby Lobby. And look at how pretty that all is together. I just think it's lovely. Okay, and this again, it's like I'm searching through the binders. I don't think I've taken too much out of the binders at all. Most of them were taken out of my basket. This basket with all my cut aparts. So that's what I've really been using, that with the exception of, you know, a couple things. Okay, so this, I actually have it in my baby collection, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna just put this in here so I have something, because I really wasn't finding anything again. So in case of, you know, falls fails, you just throw in a doily, I guess, in my mind. Okay, so now I started going through this junk book, which is from Minte again. And they had a lot of like similar colors. Because of this being the type of paper it is, it's kind of hard to work with, just like that other one that it's actually a Hobby Lobby paper too. But so anyhow, I thought, okay, this is that color, and look at how pretty that is. And there was 2 of those. I didn't actually find them both right away. And then here's just a off-white. Here's a pair of scissors. This kind of has that golden tone. And this is a little more brown, but I think it works. And then here's a label. And this has the greens, and then that rusty color works well with it. Oh, I think this was actually the very first thing I thought, okay, I have that. It's really funny trying to, I mean, it's harder when you don't have pictures planned, but I think it's also fun just because you're putting so much stuff in. And then there's this thing that looks like a painted ceiling tile. One of those like tin tiles or whatever. And I thought I can always use a clock. And if I can use one, maybe I could use 2. So I just picked a smaller one. There's this here that is like a charm that's just waiting for a picture. So I mean, I can always find a picture, you know, depending on what I have for my pictures. You know, I could always take one of the pictures and just print it out smaller, or just put a face in there. A black and white label. Oh, and since we have butterflies on here, I thought, okay, I could put in this, and maybe I could cut it out or cut a circle out and put it on here and lay it on top so it looks like it was from that. I have it's like a door, or like a drawer, probably handle. Here's a couple of, or 3, they're like tickets or tags, yeah. All of a sudden, was my famous word, all of a sudden, my favorite word. A little button, and it's got like Verde on it, because it's, you know, rusting or whatever. And a little tag. And then some tickets. And let's see, was that all I think? Oh. And then I just laid this on here just before I started, because I thought, I think some of these might fit in here. So I'm going to throw them here on my little tray. So, I mean, this has that same look. Kind of introduces purple, if I decide to do that. And these are, let me tell you, it's called With Love, and it's from Prima. Okay. Here's a little heart with just printing on it, so that would work. This says, "You always pick me up." So if I bring this purple in, which I like purple and green, I mean, I could use that. This says, "True friends are the ones that lift you up when no one else has noticed you have fallen." That is cute. So, I mean, that could be in there. Here's a photograph, old photograph. I think they, well, it's like probably their card. So these could all work in here. Okay. Something like this could work in here probably. I think I like that one better. Oh, this little teapot, that could work in here. Okay, I could add something like that, but I think this pink has more of that purple feel than this does. So I'd probably go with the purple. So I think that works well. I do have one little thing in here that says "Sweet Lullaby." I don't know if I would want to use one of those. Let's see, there's little hearts in here and I cannot see what color they are because they're upside down. Okay, one is gold, so it matched with that. And then I have some greens. And then I have a pink, which I'm not going to bring the pink in. So I like all that together. So tomorrow I'm going to add lump and bump to these, and hopefully I can get through more than 4 at a time. It seemed like that's kind of my speed. But I really like these, but now that I kind of have an idea. I got a new phone and the hubby just called. He's on his way home and it's like every time it goes off, I had turned it down and it's just so loud. But anyway, that's it for today. And I really like how these look. And I'll put close-ups at the end. I guess I don't want to mess this all up because I can at least get a picture of this. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.